So I'd love to. One of my big things is I love to try to help people that are one or two steps behind me, the same way that you helped me when you were many steps ahead of me. But you need somebody in your world who can just show you that it's possible, even if I'm not going to sit there and quote unquote educate you. You just need to see those examples of somebody that's one or two steps away. So I love talking to friends, and I'd love to talk to anybody who just wants to get started or just get that next deal or that first commercial deal. And I'd be the first person to admit I don't have all the answers. I probably contradicted myself at least once or twice on this particular podcast, but business and entrepreneurship is not a math equation as much as people think it is. It's more of an art, and you might make some mistakes, but the painting will all come together at the end.
If you don't make mistakes, then you're not investing in real estate. That's the reality. There's been some really, for me, key golden nuggets here. The first one is think big, but start small. It's okay that you start with a single family. It's okay that you start with a duplex. You don't have to end there. The whole idea is you have to surround yourself with people who are doing it. If you're an outcast and you're saying you're an introvert, well, there's no many more bigger introverts than myself. I was a really big introvert. I was always hiding from people, but I understood that if I'm going to be stuck around a certain group, they're not going to elevate my game. I need to find another group. I need to be in that room. I need to be able to provide value for that room. Then I need to create some kind of business plan, some kind of process or a map or a framework. We just have the buy right, the manage right, the finance right. Plug it in, learn how to use that framework. Once you start learning how to use the framework, then it's all of a sudden putting in the work. I mean, going in there, if you have a job, spending extra time doing this. And then for yourself also, you don't have to listen to everyone's advice and saying you need to pick this market or you need to pick that market. You need to pick the market that works for you. I went to Knoxville. I was fortunate that my business partner, Jake, moved to Knoxville. So that's where we decided 12, 13 years ago. No one even knew where Knoxville was if you're in New York. No one just knew, Tennessee did not exist to New Yorkers back then. It really didn't. So I was just fortunate that that was his backyard. So if you're struggling with a market, look within your market, see if it works. And I think finally, not growing your infrastructure, worrying about having the credibility, using common sense. And this wasn't said in the podcast, but I think it was echoed through the time frame and the work. It's not going to happen overnight.